I said to him, "Why are we here?" And he said, "Well, I've just been instructed that I must measure the thickness of the baby's neck."
And what does that mean?
He explained to me that this is a test that they can do for Down syndrome.
What went through your head when you heard about this?
Well, of course, they do these tests because they have in mind that some mothers may not wish to continue with the pregnancy. For us and for Dorry, a termination of pregnancy is not something we would consider because we are Christians. We believe in the sacredness of life. However, it's still a tremendous shock. The percentage of risk was so high that they almost felt that they must prepare themselves for a Down syndrome baby.
Did they ever recommend to do an abortion, or what did they say during the pregnancy?
They said you must go home and consider what you want to do. In other words, there is, it's perfectly within your rights to terminate this pregnancy if you want to.
So the weeks went, and when she actually got her baby, what did happen then?
I will never forget that morning. We knew she'd gone into hospital and the phone rang at 11 o'clock and it was Dan. And the baby had been born 2 or 3 hours before and they could tell that he was perfectly normal. So I sat down on the chair and cried for joy. I spoke to Dorry as well, and of course she was tired, but she was so full of happiness and thankfulness.
Many people would maybe take an abortion in that situation. What do you think about that?
When I look at that little boy's face, he's 1.5 years old now, and he's running around very intelligent, talking and laughing and happy. I think he might not ever have been here if they had come under the fear of what had been suggested. And I've got a feeling that happens far too often.